Okay, everybody, we're going to try and do a quick update tonight, hopefully, and show you what I've been doing at the yard end down there and how much of it I've gotten done, and maybe just showing a couple of trains moving. But other than that, nothing spectacular on this one. I believe this is 48, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Okay, everybody, here we are. The first thing I'll show you is I got all the tape off of all my tiles. So this is what it turned out to look like. I guess I could walk in here. And if I go way down here, I got 3 of them there. And I got a horny toad hanging on the side of the layout. Okay, so let's quit that nonsense and let's get around to what I am doing. Here, the first thing you'll see is I got the crossover track going into the yard. I did move these turnouts down to here, did extend those tracks by that distance right there. I came in here and hot glued a piece of foam in here and in here to give some support to the track going across there. I came around here, I put some foam in here to support, in here, to support this track. This is all out of joint right now because I have this all torn apart here because I'm putting in feeders, but this is where this will go, with the exception of this being moved over some distance. Anyway, it's going to work out well. I'm in the process of getting the turnout wires back down, and I will have to get them fed over and hook them to the DS64s once again. I have not been able to run a train yet, but if I get done putting in feeders tonight and hooking up stuff, I'll do a little demo here for you, but I'm not there yet. So this is what I've gotten done, and I do like these tracks being longer over here. I think that's going to prove to be a good idea. So, that's it for right now. Okay, we're gonna check out the new track here, at least the part we can check out. And it appears to work. And we'll see if it backs up. So it would appear that our inside loop is running through this just fine. I think I'm going to try and take the freight train around the track and see how it works when it comes up here. I might just back it down there and run it back up, save myself a lot of time, but I'll show you that as well. But for right now, we're going to park the passenger train and give the other track a try. Okay, we're going to try the freight train coming up at about 10 on the throttle, maybe 12. It looks to me like right here the cars are leaning into the corner a little bit, like super elevation. I think I'm going to put a little spacer under there and tack that in place with some hot glue. I don't really care for the look of that. But you can see it's going in the siding, the outer siding. Everything's going just fine, so the mainline tracks are wonderful. And if I take that on up about there, you can see that I still have room for about 3 or 4 more cars in the caboose now that I moved those switches back. So we now have plenty of room in that siding for what we want to do and need to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment and try and run the passenger train into the loop going into the yard and make sure that's still functioning. And I still don't have the turnouts hooked up, but that's just a matter of hooking all these wires down here back to their original locations because they're all numbered the same. And you can see right here that I had to stabilize the gap in that track with some hot glue, but it works just fine. And all the track power is where it needs to be on the main lines and going in. So now all we're going to have to do, and I'm going to reverse this here. Now all I have to do is put a reversing circuit on that piece of track gapping between the yard and here and get the turnouts hooked up, and then I also have to make sure that these 2 tracks are still functional going around here, which I haven't done yet, but that'll be a piece of cake. But the main line is now functional again with the new modifications. And we're going to back the passenger train way up there, and I may add the other 2 cars that I have to this train. In fact, I think I'll stop it down at this end. And I'll probably add the cars to it, and we'll see that on another video. Okay, everybody. I didn't get anything done today. Packed packages. I had to do some work on the Mustang. And I have news coming on the Mustang, by the way. Important news. Let's see. Robin got her car back from being repaired. I had some other work to do around the house here. Then Chris came over, our son came over for lunch, and then we had some coffee after that, and then we started taking down Christmas decorations, and by the time I got that up and down the ladder and all over the place, I didn't get another thing done out here. But oddly enough, while we were out in the garage and I was packing orders, Robin came out laughing, and I thought, what is she laughing about? Well, this is what she was laughing about. I told her I wanted these when they came out, and I said, but when they come in, just put them in my stocking or something, because we never have anything to wrap up or give each other. Anyway, this is a Christmas present, but it just came to date simply because she just found it in the closet. So, anyway, that being said, she got them for me, and when I asked, and she just found them in the closet. So, and here they are. And I just kind of wanted to share them with you because I think the weathering on them is extremely nice. I didn't take them out and look at the other side. Nicely done. And I can always use gondola cars out here with when I get the scrap yard put back in. Pretty nice. Anyway, I wanted them. I liked them. And she finally remembered she had them. So when I come out here and do some more wiring, possibly tomorrow, I'm not sure. I don't know. Whenever I get another little clip or two to put in this video, we'll wrap up another one. Okay, a train coming on the outer loop that wants to go into the yard. This is how it's going to be accomplished, I hope. Let's see what we get here. They would cross the double crossover. They go beyond that switch. 106 is thrown. They go into the reversing section, and they go out the other end into the yard without a misstep. Now we can reverse them up, send them back through. And back onto the other main line. And there you have it. That's the progress I made today. I still do not have, hang on a minute, let me put the throttle down. That's the progress made today. While I do have these two turnouts, this one and that one over there, I think you can see the number 111 rather on it. I have them throwing properly. The storage track will be on the outside. The reverse loop is on the inside. It will actually reverse both of these, I believe. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. Okay, gang, I got the reversing section tied back into these two tracks going around, the engine storage track and the loop, the reversing loop that will be for the engine house. It's going to be where all this pile of junk is. But all of these switches and all of this track are once again working. So we're back to where we started. And I think I'm going to end this one with just a couple of shots of trains going by. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of them tonight. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed 48, and as usual, thanks for watching.